All right. Hello there. My name is Chris Palmer, and in today's video, we will be doing a link building SEO tutorial. This will be a step-by-step on how you can create manually a magnitude of different backlinks. So we will be going through, I was given a fan-submitted list. Somebody said, hey, Chris, here's a list for you. So I decided to go ahead and share it with you so you could also benefit from this list. Now, I've not gone through this list. I haven't looked at this list. I just know that this is a list of, I believe, 85 do follow backlinks allegedly. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through them step by step, walk through them, not step by step, but we're going to go to each of these sites. We're going to check out the metrics and we're going to cherry pick out the best for me, the best for you. So of course, let's start this video off with, you're going to need a temporary mail. So why do we use a temporary mail? The temporary mail is going to be utilized, when you're creating all of these links, you don't want a lot of emails coming in. There's signups. You're basically signing up for lists. Like, who knows where these links, we're just there to build links. All right. So I always pretty much use Guerrilla Mail. No, I'm not affiliated. I have no idea who they are. It's just something that I noticed. This one, or I really like mail.com. All right. For a lot of the harder stuff, like say you're doing EDUs, if we run across EDUs, I generally, I have a mail, but I can't remember the password. I usually use mail.com because like almost nobody blocks these. Sometimes these will get blocked. If I'm doing harder stuff, I'll go over here and get a mail.com. But with that being said, I want to go ahead and welcome you. Let's go over here. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Awesome. So I guess we'll just come into here. We're just looking at some of these PBNs, make a video. Okay. And let's go ahead and get into it. So first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and pop up this list. We'll go to the very first link just to make sure. I want to check this video and see what it looks like. I want to make sure that everything is working properly. It is. Okay, because I never used the pro version of this new software or whatever. So I just wanted to see, like, what's it look like? How does it work? So it's pretty cool. Okay. I never used it before. So I guess that's it. So let's go. Let's get into it. I guess I'll redo the video. This will be in streaming videos. I usually mess up, but we're going to start over. Now that I can see what it looks like, it looks clean. You can't really see my stuff. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go here and we're going to restart this video basically again, not technically, but we're going to. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back here. We're going to go up here. Oh, this is nada. Okay, that's cool. We could go here. We'll fire this up. Here's the link list that I got, right? And I will give you the entire list. There's supposed to be like 80 of them here. They were given to me. So that's that. So Guerrilla Mail. So let's go ahead and restart this video briefly. So hello there. My name is Chris Palmer. And in today's link building SEO for 2021 tutorial, I'm going to walk you through 85 backlinks. Now we're going to be walking through these backlinks step by step on how you can create them. Literally, we're going to go check them out, see if you can just create an account, drop a link. We're going to start this off with a temporary mail. You're going to want to use a temporary email. Why? Because you don't want to be inundated with a bunch of emails. With that out of the way, I'm using Guerrilla Mail. I'm not affiliated. You could use any mail that you want. For those harder to submit sites, I suggest mail.com. Again, I'm not affiliated with them by any stretch of the imagination. I wish I was. So as we're moving on, I have a list here. I will share this list with you. I'll be more than happy to give you a link in the very first comment. You'll be able to get the entire list, but we're basically curating this list because it was given to me, for me, and I want to share it with you. All right, so we're going to go through, figure out which ones are do follow. We're also going to figure out which ones are the easiest to place. Along with that, we want to see which ones have the most value. For value, all right, a third-party metric that we're going to be using only because it's just so easy is going to be Moz. All right, so we're going to utilize Moz for checking spam score and the power of the site. So we're going to start off with the very first link here. We're going to start with this one here, and we're going to click enter, and we're going to go here, and we're just going to literally go one by one and figure out if they're easy to create. Now, as you can see in the very top, there is a Moz bar. There's the bar. This is a PA38 DA65 with a spam score of 2. With that out of the way, what we're looking for is a quick sign up or a way to drop a link to see if this is a viable solution. This would be a pretty good one. Page score 38. It looks like it's 30 plus across the line here. So what I'm looking for, oh, there it is. So this is actually pretty good. So this is actually teachingenglish.org.uk. So that's a winner. It looks like you're able to go ahead and drop a comment in here. You just have to quickly sign up. So I guess that's going to be a win. So let's just keep it going here. We're going to go to the next one. We're going to check this out. Now I'm going to go through about 30 of these. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the entire list with you. I will, again, leave the URL in the very first comment. We're going to go through a couple of these, though, just so I can share some of these destinations and show you, so it was actually quite interesting. I was asked, hey, Chris, how do you, A, how do you find these? B, how do you decide? For me, for a lot of these, I literally just go and visit the site and I see if I can create an account and see how hard it is. And I drop a link, Sometimes people give them to me. Sometimes people share them with me. Sometimes, sometimes I just use Scrapebox. It just really depends. So it looks like we're able to go ahead and jump right into here utilizing this. And then once we're inside of here, we'll agree to this and we'll continue cookies. It looks like Chris Palmer will go into the profile. I think this is going to be a profile link. And then along with a profile link, about yourself, it looks like you could just drop a link right inside of here. And this is a DA69. So this one's looking pretty good, actually. And I noticed inside of here, I think it looked like you can go and comment on other people's stuff. Is that how this was working? So this one's pretty cool. So this is a DA69 page authority across the site. It looked like was in the 20s, high or mid 20s. So this isn't too bad. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not too bad. It's a keeper. I think there was 150 of them here. Oh, I wrote new links. I think there was like 150 of them, and I went through like the first 2, and one of them was bad. So that's why I was like, you know what? Here, let's do this together and see if we could get something going here. So it looks like so far so good. We have 2 pretty good links. High scores. So this one's not opening right up. So I generally don't like when that happens. That aggravates me quite a lot. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Okay, I see why. So it looks like readers login and writers login. So we're going to go to writers and see if we can just get in here. Would you like your username and password to be emailed to your address we have on file? So yeah, I would. So email, so we're just going to do Chris. Let's see if we could just get in here. Chris@grr.la. We're going to see if we could just get right into here, which would be kind of cool. 3, 2, 1, and done. Doesn't look like it did it, or is it going to yell at me and say, hey, no, you need to make one. Your email. Do you like the website? Recommend this page to a friend. I'm not seeing where to create. I probably just looked over it. Be the first to know about stories, your email, your name, and subscribe. No, thank you. We're going to head back. We're just going to double check. There's login. Did I miss something here? Request your username and password. Let's go back here and see if they sent anything. No, they did not. All right. If you're not a member, click here to join. Okay. So that's probably why. So what are we going to do? We're going to go Josh. We're going to go, I don't know, REIHEART, Reinhardt. What's my name? It's Chris. What's my password? It's I. How many did I use? No, let's go CHRIS. Confirm password, CHRIS. We're just having fun here. Chris@grr.la. Address is 4211. This is going to be Fort Myers. I don't know who in their right mind would ever fill all these details out, but you know what? I'm going to do it. 33971, country, USA, phone number 941-368-1465. I don't know why somebody would fill this out. 99H. Let's see if that runs. Please check your email. Oh, and then I'm brought to a warning. Okay. So it looks like this one's relatively easy to go ahead and fill out. So what we're going to do is we'll leave that one up and we're just going to move on to the next. It looks like that's a win. Looks like it's a link. We're going to go to this one now. Copy. Again, I didn't go through any of these. Usually I'm just going to drop the good ones. So this one looks pretty cool. Page authority is a 30. Page not found here. So let's see if we could get into here. Location, excellence, get in touch. This is kind of an interesting page, so we're just going to keep it pushing here. All right, so we'll go to this one, and let's see if anybody has anything for me. Any questions at all? Anybody? Okay. Oh, sure. We don't need that up there. We can do this one, though. All right, so let's go down here. Brand. Messages. Where's the messages? Okay, cool. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chase. What's up, man? Good to see you. The legend. Man, I wish I was, man. One day, brother. One day, I will be a legend. I would really like that. I would, you know, I would like to get there one day. You know what I mean? So this platform's pretty cool. I've been playing around with it. This is the first time using it live, you know, like, so it's pretty cool. But let's keep giving out. Let's keep handing these out. I didn't see a place to get anything on here, on that last one. So I'm just going to put a notation here. No find. Again, I'm going to literally share this entire list with you. I didn't find it, but I'm not wasting any time. Like if it's not a cut and dry, easy, like a profile or a comment or an image link or something I could just drop and move on. It seems like what you're looking for is not here. Terms of service. So this is probably easy. Okay, so the comments, this is a pretty strong link. Actually, this wouldn't be so bad. I wouldn't mind getting this link right here. Let's see here. We'll go to read more. We're going to see if it lets us comment on it. Doesn't look like it. We're going to go to one more and just try it out. A lot of times too, what I've found is with these blogs is if you go back really far, like let's go to 2019. There's stuff from 2019. No, this is a new blog. This looks like a spin job to me. Sometimes when you go back on these, you can find places to drop a link as they get hip to stuff. This looks like it was fixed, so that's no dice. I don't know where the dude got this from, but I appreciate him submitting. And if you guys ever want me to look at anything, you know, especially links, hey, if you want to send me a list of links, I have no problem running through them. Sometimes I plug them into GSA too, or I'll plug them into, usually GSA. Welcome members. So it looks like we can get in on here. So let's scroll down to the bottom. We're just keeping and looking. Not every single one is going to hit for us. I'd like to cherry pick out a couple more. I don't see any in here. It looks like you can create a, it looks like you can create an account. This is looking pretty husky too. Domain authority 57. So this is a pretty big one here. Let's see if it'll let me run one through here. So what is it? It's chris@grr.la. So let's see if they let me drop a link in here. Oh, yeah. So be sure to use your company email to ensure you recognize as a member of the organization. Oh, okay. So it looks like you're, you know, it looks like you would have to figure out very easily, and you'll probably get a do follow once you figure out. So Society of Consumer Affairs. So once you figure out the association there, you'll probably be able to drop a link. I'm assuming that's why he has that on here. So that one's not too bad. We're looking for the low-hanging fruit. But remember, especially doing this kind of link building, you know, the low hangers are probably already flooded. Let's see here. He gave me the strangest links. You know, it's like learn more and register today. Okay, so I could see what's going on here. It looks like you'll be able to make a drop on here pretty easily. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it pushing. Bionutrient. Let's get rid of that one, actually. This looks like it's going to be a post. We'll copy that. We're going to bring it up here. You guys can feel free to go ahead and ask a question. This thing is spammed to death. Let's go to edit and see if it lets me drop something in there. Sure. Let's keep taking a look here. Did this take me to a different page? It did. Okay. So buy carpet for a living room. So this one's definite. You can get this, but it's really, 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 it's a strong domain, but I don't know if it's going to be the best domain. I'm going to leave it on the list. It's a DA58, PA48. So it's, you know, as far as metrics are concerned, it probably has a lot of referring domains. I don't know if I'd go on this page. Let's see if we can get on another page. Let's try 17. Oh, so there's a lot of them. So, okay. Well, it looks like I would probably, let's go to the earlier ones. Let's go to a really old one. So you know what I would probably do? I'd probably toss this domain into like a tool, right? And figure out which one of these numbers, because each one is a different little forum. I would just figure out which number is actually getting traffic. And then that's where, because if it's getting traffic, it's getting crawled. If it's getting crawled, it'll get indexed. So if I'm going to point one of these, I would throw this domain into a tool, figure out which one of the, actually, you know what? Let's go to Voy. I would just go like this, like site:voy.com. You could probably just do it this way. And then I would just figure out, well, which one of these Voys, oh, you should probably go like this, huh? Is it Voy.com? Voy.com. Yeah. Let's figure out which one of these bad boys. So Voy, okay, which one is this? So betting on inconvenience. So let me see. So this one right here is the first one when I did the site colon. Wait, no, it was this one. So it looks like the 249114. This is probably, if you were going to drop one, this is where I would drop it. I'd drop it right here on this page here. So this is the spot. I'm going to go ahead and give this one to you guys. I'm going to change that link out to the 249114 because we know that it's indexed within Google, and I did a site colon search. So that one's not so bad. It's got a high spam score, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. That means, according to Moz, that it has a lot of outbound links, which we already know that. So here's this one. This one's looking really good. And this guy's tricky too, the guy who sent me this. So if you could probably, let me see here, images. Yeah, it looks like he's dropping on the images here. You could probably, if you're seeing images or if it's an image link, it's probably, you might want to drop a link onto the image. All right, so this one's not so bad. It's probably going to be an image link. Right, let's keep going here. So it looks like definitely 3 so far. We're pretty, I mean, at least metric-wise, we're pretty healthy. You know. Contact something for assistance. Page not found. CHT's login. So there you go. Forgot your password. I don't know what a CHT ID is, but let's go to user. you'd probably have to create something. Verify CHT status. All right, I don't like that one. Let's get rid of this. So that one's no good. Let's go here. I'm probably going to cut this video. The main goal here of the video is to share a free link list with you. That's really the objective. It was shared with me. I'm going to give it to you, right? I wanted to go through and just see if there was anything I could find. So this looks like an easy dropper. Again, we have a high... Moz, how they rank it, what I've noticed is if there's a lot of outbound links, there's going to be a high spam score. The second thing that I notice is if there's a lot of links coming in with varying different countries, like if there's like a whole boatload of USA or a whole boatload of China or a whole boatload of Pakistan or whatever. Like I've also noticed this where there was no outbound links. And the only other thing that I noticed was there was a whole mess of different IPs coming in and they were all built at a very fast rate. I think there's something there. Again, I don't work for Moz. I can't say for certain, but this looks pretty easy to drop. So this is page authority 40. But I'm assuming if you come into here, you could probably, yeah, it's one of those again. So you could probably find a better page that's higher indexed. But with that being said, these NOGG.SEs are looking pretty strong. So I would just come into here and figure out which one's a lot better. So this isn't so bad. I'll probably ditch this. I mean, if I'm going to share it, I want you guys to get the best you can. Let's come into here, put that into here. Let's see what this is. Oh, yeah, that's no good. We were here already. That's probably why I set that there. So let's go ahead and put these up. All right, let's have some fun now. Let's just pick one out. You know what I saw, though? I saw something on here that was actually really cool. I saw an EDU, so I guess we'll end with that one. Oh, here's a good one. This is a good one. I know for sure. I looked at that one. Let's keep looking at these. So all these, I'm assuming you could just hurry up and drop on. So let's just take a look at this one quick. Let's see what it looks like. See if it's a comment. So it's a relatively new blog, a high page authority on this. Yep, you can just drop a link right on this blog. Doesn't look like the most authoritative, but it's obviously a free link, so that it is what it is. Again, I would go through this list yourself. It shouldn't take you too long. But hey, you'd probably be able to find one or two little gems on here. I don't know your niche, so I'll share them all with you. So that's what I will do. It'll be in the first comment. If you guys have any questions, I'll go ahead and share this entire list with you. There's probably now we'll just say there's 80 of them. Out of that 80, you should, depending on your niche, you should be able to get at least one or two good ones. But let's take a look at this quick here. Let's see if we have anything. What kind of information? Can you give the details? Okay, so Chris, all right, we'll start with Theo. We'll go ahead through and ask, you guys can ask anything you want. I have no problem with that. This was I just wanted to share something with you that was shared with me. I thought it would be helpful. I figured somebody could benefit from it. I shouldn't, because there was a specific link on there, that was pretty good. It was an EDU. I think I took it off, but let me double check here quick. I think I grabbed that one for myself because I did not want that one. I think I grabbed it for myself. I'm going to be pretty honest with you guys. I went through I just scanned it quick and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. I might have moved it for some reason. I get weird like that sometimes. I think I might have moved it. Let me see here quick. It is an EDU though. Yeah, I think I took that one off. Here, let's go edit, undo. Yep, no, maybe it was this one. I think this is a good one. Edit, undo. Yeah, I think I grabbed that one off, guys. So you guys could be mad at me later. All right. So I don't want to waste any more time on that. Again, I'm giving you guys a list. You should be able to find something. I mean, it looks like a lot of them are going to be comments or profiles. There's a couple. I saw 2 link site builders, like newer site builders in there. So I'm sure you guys will find something awesome. There's got to be at least 1 or 2. So you can look at them for yourself. .gov first also. Love Q. 2 of them, we bad boys. Oh, .gov. There was a .gov on there? I didn't see that. Was there one on there? Edit find. We'll go to .gov. No, there was no govs on there. Let's go up. No? Gov? No. Oh, we'll go down. Down. No govs. EDUs? Oh, there was an EDU. I knew it. Find next. Oh, there's a couple of them. Oh, this guy. See? Okay, let's go take a look at these. I knew there was some of them because that was the that's why he sent me the email. Was he gave me a couple of them. So and this was just on the list. News frame. Let's take a look at this quick here. I'm sure you guys will be able to find it. It looks like there was 3 or 4 of them. Aha. So you obviously can drop somewhere in here. All right. So I don't want to get too far off track. I'll give you guys the whole list. All right. So here we go. So you're right there. There wasn't govs, but there was EDUs. Okay. So here we go. I too have a couple of pages that have not been indexed, but thanks to you and a couple other YouTubers, I have many #1 ranks in my niche. Just made my first $5 on Amazon a week ago. That's excellent to hear. I'm thrilled to hear that. Awesome. That's why, I get, it's kind of funny. I have not Eric, but I have another pretty close friend. He's not, he's not a tech guy at all. And he often wonders, like, why do you do YouTube? Like, why do you teach these? Why would you teach this stuff? And that's why. Because that 5, as you progress, because it's only time. If you're able to earn 5, that could easily become 500, easily become 1,000, easily become 10 or 20. So many kudos to you. Funny moment. So good luck. Hello, sir. Updated meta dashes. Each and everything still that error. URL not indexed. Updated metadatas. So metadatas. What's the URL? Give me the URL. We'll go take a look at it. So, and 2, if there was a no index, no follow, or any type of tag like that, and it's still not being indexed, then you need to look at quality. You need to look at internal linking. You need to look at your XML sitemap. Is there an HTML sitemap? Is there links being pointed at the site? A lot of times, if you're putting stuff out and there's an XML sitemap, you've checked all the metadatas, you have internal linking going to it, then it might be a quality issue. And have you checked the server? Have you checked the logs? Are you getting crawled? Go check your logs. Can you give details? I'm not sure what details you want, but if you're talking about the links, I will 1,000% be more than happy to share those with you. What kind of information? Okay. It is in Search Console error, URL discovered, currently not indexed and crawled. The URL is in sitemap, content is fresh and well written. Still, there is an error. So that happens quite frequently. URL discovered, not indexed and crawled. It's usually it was discovered, but not indexed, right? So they know it's there, but they're not indexing it. So your evaluation and their evaluations might be different as far as quality is concerned, perhaps internal linking, but they've seen it. So if you go check your server log, then you know it was looked at. You know, have you tried AdSense? Throw an AdSense on there. I shared that not too long ago. What's the link? It'll be in the first comment. I have to add the list. Can I see it? Yeah, I'll be happy to give it to you. How to make the, oh, you're talking with him. That's fine. This URL. Okay. All right. With error. Okay. That's that. This is my client website, and I'm stuck in between. He is not ready to pass the payment due to this error. Please help. Well, give me the URL, and I will have a look at it if you would like. Please, I'll be happy to help you. Put the URL in without HTTPS. Put some spaces in it so it will actually show up within the comments. I block URLs, my friend. So. All right, what do you tend to put as a comment when it's a blog comment type link opportunity? If I'm doing that kind of stuff, it's generally spam. But if I'm buying it from a particular source vendor, which there's a couple of vendors that I've been using for comments just because they're able to get comments placed. I've noticed that what they're putting actually a thoughtful comment, and then within the comment is going to be a URL. Right. So a lot of these are naked URLs is what I've seen. But usually it's a thoughtful comment that's based upon the content. Right. It has significant topical relevance to the actual piece of the document. Also, what does it make sense to create more than one link to your target link using these links? So these are different places to build links, right? Each link is a different source to place a link, right? I'm not telling you by any stretch of the imagination to go through every single one and place a link. However, if you're going through and you see pretty good metrics, or if it's anywhere near your niche, you have an opportunity to get a free link. A link is a link is a link. Especially, I want you to think about this. If you go out in the marketplace and get a niche link, a link that's related to your niche, that a lot of those scores that I was showing you were above page authority 30 with DA scores of 40, 50, 60. So if you go through that list that I'm going to share completely complimentary, it's niche specific. You put a site colon for the page that you're dropping the link on. It's indexed. It's getting crawled. So you have a link that's indexed and getting crawled, that's topically relevant, that has good metrics. In the marketplace, if you go buy that link, what's that link worth? At least $20, right? $20, $50. You go to these guest post vendors, they want $100 plus for a link. So you get what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why I like sharing these links with you guys. You know what I mean? I'll give you a whole list of them. You get what I'm saying? Because if you just find one, that's basically like me giving you anywhere between $20 to $200. In all honesty, it maybe not a profile or a comment would be that high in value, but a topically relevant, high metric, crawled, indexed link. It's worth something. It's got to be worth something, and I'm glad to give it to you and share it with you. But that's the value in it, my friend, and I'm glad I could share it with you. Also, how soon should you run these pages with a tool like Omega?